Yo, what up, world? It's you guys, Buffed and Prime. We back.
Good.
CT the fan, T Cal. What's good? How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm ready to start checking out Baylor. I'm ready to start seeing what Baylor looking like. But
I do want to touch on uh, like the post game stuff, like how Shedeur was getting a lot of flack from not shaking dude's hand. But as a player, like when you're rivalry week, like or even when Colorado starts still throwing the ball again at the end of the game, like when it's rivalry week, you know what I'm saying? And that's somebody what's the tone? Either you're a winner or you're gonna be a winner and play like the winner, or what? Like people got offended. Like, remember the announcer, I can't believe they're throwing the ball, blah, blah, blah.
so
So
so so so talk about that because I want to get into that, and I was gonna do it for a different video, but this
oh,
is
my bad.
no. Let's get into this. How did you feel about the ending of the game?
Make sure y'all answer in the comments below when you see this
Yeah.
video.
Make sure I
We want
answer.
to know. We want to know.
So I want you to talk about the offense and how
Mhm.
they were continuing to put up points or attempt to put up points.
So at first, I would remember because we was talking during a live watch party. I'm like, bro, why are we taking our foot off the gas right now?
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Like let's because they started. It started getting vanilla, and we just seemed to get out of sync. And you're like, and you always notice that change when it's like, oh man, the offense is starting to pull up. I didn't like that from the beginning. And that was my only thing about it. Like I didn't like we pull up off the gas and then we tried to put our foot back on the gas. And I'm like, we should have kept our foot on the gas the entire time. I'm okay with that. Like I think but as a fan, I'm like, yo, like let's go. But
That's
what I'm
right.
saying, uh I guess that's my perspective. What about you? How do you feel about it?
I would have been pissed had they stopped trying to score. I hate that regardless. People there's this supposed unwritten rule about sportsmanship and about man, forget that. If me, if we lined up like in basketball, I hate it in basketball. You'll see players get pissed if another team like if they're up like 20 and they do a layup at the end of the game. That's stop them. If you have an issue, stop them. If you don't
Right,
want a team to run the score up on you, stop them.
right.
It's simple. Like that. That's your fault.
No, I agree.
You shouldn't have made it so easy for them to score. So I've never understood that. And I'm the same way. If I lose, I
Mhm.
want you to. I feel more disrespectful if you out there trying not to score, like not even taking it easy on me. I don't like that. Like
Right.
I hate that. Like that makes it so much worse. So yeah, I was definitely fine with it.
Bro,
Now, do
and
you feel like they should have ran the ball more at the end or passed? How do you feel about that?
bro, I speak at it like this, and I understand that more now than ever in a matter of 24 hours. I'm a big Eagles fan, right?
Mhm.
And I'm watching this, and you trying to do the sportsman like, hey, we just gonna run the ball out, and boy, did it bite, boy, did it bite. And let me tell you right now, I realized I feel way worse if we're trying to be sportsmen and we lose because of that. Then hey, we
Oh yeah,
score extra
absolutely.
touchdown, and like, hey, we could be villain, call it what we want. Yeah, no, I don't ever want to taste that ever. I don't want that experience ever again. So I feel like we should have ran the ball more and we should have passed. I feel like we should have, because it ain't like we've been blowing teams out over that. Every rep matters to me. And like you said, you got a defensive coach, you got 11 players. Your job is to stop this offense, not the clock. It's your job. Look, and I'm trying to get as many reps as possible, right? And I just feel like hey, and that's not even just because it's rivalry week. It's just because,
Just
hey,
in general.
it's the game. That's what you're getting paid for. Like, that's what you're there for.
Like
Like,
I said,
I'm
this is
not
not rec league. You guys are
right.
those are grown kids slash men. Like nah,
Facts. And right. And it wasn't like they didn't, and it's the rivalry, and you got that chip on your shoulder. I mean, they were talking greasy. You know what I'm saying? Stand on your business. That's all I gotta say. Stand on your business. So hey, it's not my job to stop scoring when we get up. That's not, what I'm saying?
no.
Hey,
Again, that's your fault for letting me score. You
and
should
I
not.
just feel like Pat Sherman, like they should have just came out, man, running that offense like they down. Just, hey, we're gonna run, we're gonna pass. We working out. We work. Hey, this is on us. It's not my job to, say, hey, for you to not, take my foot off, like, hold up. No. And I get it. People like, oh, you're just risking injury and all. It's football, man. Like it's football. And
Part of
there's
the
to me,
game.
I never understood that, like how you could save a player. From fantasy football perspective. Drafts Christian McCaffrey, and he's out for 4 games already. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, look, that comes with the game. Injuries come with the game. You could be saving somebody, and it just comes with the game.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it though, bro? Like, I mean, do you run more, pass more? What?
Um, at the end of the game, I would have passed more just because I would have mixed some runs in, but it
Mhm.
would have been solely let's play like we down. Like this
Yeah.
is practice time. Like I'm using you as my JV squad. Like I don't respect you. That's me personally. That's how I get down. But yeah, they clearly felt a different way. And people were mad about it. The other thing, the announcer, he was so irritated. He said this is what got them in trouble against North Dakota State, and they showed the clips. Like, no, North Dakota State, they were up by 5 points. It was a one possession game. We're up by 19. Colorado State's not coming back down 19.
Nope.
I don't care if they get the ball back. North
Mhm.
Dakota State was completely different, completely different. And now we're gonna move on to this, and I'm gonna try to find this clip, but I want to hear your answer. Um, First, should Shedeur have shook his hand, and then I want to hear would you have shaken his hand?
Should Shedeur has shaken his hand? I think I'm kind of either way on it. I think he could have shook his hand and be like, hey, we got you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I don't know what else was said. So I hate getting clips of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how that guy could have been real disrespectful. And Shador was like, hey, and I don't even think that it wasn't about Shador. Wouldn't have shaken his hand. Shador needed to get whatever he had to say off his chest. But the
Mhm.
guy walked away. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to talk it, stand on business and let that man tell you what he got to say. And then I'm sure Shador might have, hey, if he wanted to shake his hand, he could have. He didn't. Oh well, like I mean, we're not gonna be babies about these guys are gladiators, bro. Like it's crazy, like to be playing like at that level, that
I'm
rivalry,
still
that
worried
and then
about that.
expect that okay, now the game's over for people to be like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to forget, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff like that. No, I mean, like if you hit a button for some people, ain't no coming back for it from it. So it's just what it is. That's just
Absolutely not. Yeah, and I agree with you 100%. And I'm gonna find this clip. I got to show this clip. So I don't think I don't think he should have shaken his hand. Um, I know people feel certain types of ways about that and say, "Oh, that's not professional." I'm a businessman, and I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect me and then think it's cool. Like that's uh, and you got to think about that from a team perspective. How would your team feel about that?
right.
Like me, if I see Shador do what he did, oh, that make me want to ride. Like, yeah, that's somebody who's not gonna take no nonsense. That's somebody that I want on my team. I'd have been honestly, I would have been disappointed had he shaken his hand, or had he shaken his hand and not said nothing, just been a good game. I'm not built that way. I ain't gonna
Right.
lie. And some people feel a certain way about that. I really don't care. And now, would I have shook his hand? And I was able to find the clip. This is a real life situation like that. Somebody talking crazy.
Hmm.
A lot of people probably recognize him. He was on a Netflix show, 2 Out Handle and stuff. He's talking crazy, and during the game, and I told him, I said, "Hey, I'm gonna see you after the game." So this was in the spring league. This is now the UFL. And what was it? It was the USFL the year after this, and then became the UFL. This a couple years ago. And y'all see me right here. And I told him, I said, "Yo, we're all staying in the same hotel. This team hotels. We here 8 weeks." So I said,
Wow.
"Hey, don't worry. Well, I'm gonna get at you after the game, and we're gonna have to handle this." And there, there's already multiple fades ran during it got spicy here. We all in the same hotel. So and his roommate was Coach Q. So I'm like, hey, I know where to get you. Like
Salute, Coach Q.
so right after the game, he trying to shake my hand. And this was on the video he posted. And I said, is it fade or not? And I don't want to fight. I don't hey, is it fade or not? Because you was talking crazy during the game. So we can go handle this right now. And he said, "No, I'm not trying to." I bet that's what I thought. Yeah, I know. And he looking all confused. Nah, you was talking before. Let me know because I'm trying to run a fade. You your roommates were my best friends. So I know how to
Right.
get a hold of you, and I'm not with that.
Mm.
I'm not. I don't care if y'all never have been in that situation, especially as a football player. Again, I'm a businessman. I'm not regardless. I
Right.
done met people I knew I didn't rock with. I'm not shaking your hand because that means something to me.
Right.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it just to do it. Like if I don't respect you, I don't respect you. And Shedeur did what he's supposed to. And Shedeur not supposed to run no fades. Me, I'm trying to run the fade. I'm after this. Told me in the locker room, and he went and he told Coach Q. He said, "Hey, I'm finna have to beat up your homeboy." He said, "Bro, I ain't gonna lie." He said, "I don't fight with him and against him." He said, "It's not gonna go the way you think it is." I'm letting you know. He said, "But I'll lead you over there." Of course, man. Hey, forget that handshaking stuff. Y'all gladiators. If you got beef, it's beef. You don't gotta respect everybody. Why would I respect somebody that don't respect me? That's crazy.
That's a fact though, bro. Yeah. Well, I'm giving you something you ain't giving me.
Y'all want me to respect? Yeah, I don't care about that.
And I always think like villains can't become victims, bro. Like I never liked it that like I'm talking greasy to you. I'm the villain, and all of a sudden it didn't go out the way I thought it was gonna go. Now I want to be the victim, bro. Oh, this guy, this kid. I come
hate
on,
it.
man. Like, look, if you're gonna be a villain, strap up and be that villain
all the time.
Yeah,
just like when I be
pressing energy. Stand on your business.
People on social media, they be trying to give me like a compliment. Be like, well, such and such, but you do really good film. I don't want your compliment. You think I care about that? Nah, keep the energy the same.
Right. Don't be trying to switch up. Right.
Yeah, don't. Nah, ain't no pump faking. No. You gotta you one way or the other, and that's how I am, and that's how, man. I'd have been mad had Shedeur shaking his hand, honestly. And there's probably more stuff that went on, like you said, that we don't even know about.
Right.
There could be more social media stuff. More shoot, they in the same state. You know, people could be relaying messages. You don't know what's been going on
with that sit down interview, right? I mean, they did the sit down interview. Hey, we should have.
But to say, "Oh well, that's what you're supposed to do. It's a part of the game," man. Bump that. I'm not like that. Nah, we got an issue. We're gonna keep it an issue. There's no, you come apologize. I'll accept the apology. Right. But you talking crazy? Yeah, no. We got to handle that. Ain't no shaking of hands happening. That's crazy. Right. And then Shedeur went and shook everybody else's hand because he didn't have beef with them.
Right.
One that's been disrespectful. Now all of a sudden, and dude walked up to him. He wasn't even looking. He wasn't even looking at Shedeur. Like people were like, well, at least he went there. Nah, he wasn't looking at Shedeur.
Like, who you kidding, right? Why if people making excuses for him? Like, hey, man, hey, he was being the villain, just stick being the villain.
That's what I was about to say. If you can go up and apologize, cool. Like me, even if we lose, I'm gonna go up. Hey, you still a sucker. Like,
that's not what I thought you was about to say.
It's the same. I'm not changing my energy because y'all won.
You still a sucker. Y'all won, but you still a sucker.
Yeah.
I think I
keep the same energy all the way around. I'd respect that more.
Mm-hmm.
I respect him less. Again, if you're trying to apologize, hey, more power to him. But if he wasn't and just wanted to shake his hand, nah, I don't respect that at all. And if I'm his teammate, I really don't respect that. You was talking crazy and then got embarrassed during and after the game. At least say on something after the game. Tell him you're gonna snatch his chain or something, but you can't do both and lead my team. And as a coach, I'd be good too.
Oh yeah, no, I get you.
There's coaches that don't shake hands.
Oh yeah,
they don't shake your hand.
Yeah, we don't. There's some bad blood. The coaches won't even shake hands.
I do not get it. But hey, if y'all like what y'all seeing on the channel, make sure that y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Patreon. That's where you get the exclusive access. That's where you get the full film breakdowns each week. You get the opponent scouts each week of the season, and you just get in-depth stuff.
You get the receipts.
Yeah, everything.
You get to see what T-Cow, you on that live watch party tier 2 when he be calling the plays before
tiers 3. Love
easy. Crazy. And Patreon community, they and everything. I'll tell you, it's different.
So, I think we're around 750 deep in there. It's awesome. So yeah, make sure y'all support us on there. And CT, final words.
Okay to evolve. Who's next?
Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, this for my boy TKL. CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a pillow, but they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love on you. They gonna tell you what to do to get yourself better. It's on you, baby. Yeah, them my boys. Buff that thing, baby.